Welcome to part 5 of our How to Create Quinn Audio series. So far, we've covered how to set up your recording space and choose the right equipment, and we've installed your DAW. Now we're diving into scripts. As a Quinn creator, you'll be responsible for the scripting, recording, editing, mixing, and mastering of your audios. That said, many Quinn creators partner with scriptwriters for some or all of their content. In this video, we'll cover how to write an immersive Quinn-style script if you're excited about the writing aspect, and we'll also cover how to find a scriptwriter if writing's not your jam. Let's get started. If you're writing your own script, let's break down what makes a successful Quinn script, from structure to style and tone. To start off, it's important to mention that Quinn creators have a wide variety of approaches when it comes to scripting their audios. Some creators script out every line, while others work off a bullet list of plot points they want to hit, and some improvise completely. But for the sake of this portion of the video, let's assume you're choosing to write out an entire script. Audio should be between 15 to 45 minutes long, which translates roughly to 1,500 to 4,500 words. Most commonly, scripts fall in the 2,000 to 2,500 word range. We recommend structuring your script so that about 25% is dedicated to world building, context, and character development, and the remaining 75% focuses on sexual interaction. That first 25% is where you introduce the characters, build the world, set the mood. Ask yourself, who are the characters to each other? Why is this moment happening now? How is the emotional tension communicated? Then the remaining 75% is where things get physical. The kissing, touching, teasing, and everything that follows. Now, let's talk about style. Quinn audios are written in second person, which means you're speaking directly to the listener. This is often called self-insert or listener insert writing. Think you and your, not she, he, or they. This style is about immersion, pulling the listener into the scene and making them feel like it's happening to them. To do that, focus on natural, reactive dialogue that flows like a real conversation, and intentional pauses that give space for the listener to mentally respond. Together, these elements create a sense of intimacy and pull the listener deeper into the experience, making it feel real, personal, and just for them. Here are a couple of examples. Say it again. That's what I wanted to hear. See how those pauses give the listener space to feel involved, like they are the other character in the scene? It's also important to limit any echoing or summarizing what the listener might have said. Instead of, "You told me you missed me," try, "Did you miss me?" Yeah, I can tell. This helps the dialogue feel more like a two-way exchange, even though you're the only one speaking. Here's a clip of an audio where you can hear this style in action.
Yeah, is that better? Well, you're the best, little spoon. So.
And one more tip. Avoid giving the listener a name. Keeping it open-ended allows every listener to step into the story and imagine themselves in the scene. Now, let's talk about themes and scenarios, the setup that brings your story to life. Popular themes include friends to lovers, enemies to lovers, and strangers to lovers scenarios, intimate dynamics of girlfriend/boyfriend/partners, dominance and submission, expressions of praise and or mild degradation. We found that real-life scenarios resonate most with listeners, particularly ones that feel a little taboo or risky without veering into extreme territory that could alienate a broader audience. Here are a few example scenarios to help you get started. Roommate walks in on you. Hook up in public, dressing room, dinner table, movie theater. Stranger on a train, plane, or rideshare. Your best friend's older sibling, or your sibling's best friend, babysitter and a single parent, skinny dipping or sunbathing topless. A strong scenario sets the stage for everything that follows. Choose one that feels everyday, believable, and compelling. something that draws the listeners in right away. Before you record or submit an audio to Quinn, it's important to understand our content guidelines. These help us keep the platform safe, respectful, and inclusive. Let's start with the basics. All Quinn audios must center around enthusiastic consent and mutual respect. That means every character involved should clearly want what's happening, and any boundaries should be communicated and respected. We prioritize the portrayal of healthy, consensual relationships. Even in dominant-submissive dynamics, the relationship should always be consensual. Now, here's what's strictly prohibited: content involving minors, incest, non-consensual acts, including sex with unconscious characters, violence, including strangulation beyond light choking, animals, including any background animal noises during sex that might imply animal participation, creatures, unless they are mostly human, like fae, vampires, or werewolves. We also ask that you avoid audios involving suicide, self-harm, sexual violence, or assault. These guidelines are here to protect creators and listeners alike, and to ensure the content on Quinn remains safe, ethical, and inclusive. Next up, inclusivity. We want every listener to feel like the main character, so that means using language that's open and welcoming to everyone. That means no racist, homophobic, or transphobic language. Avoid describing or fetishizing characteristics like skin color, hair texture, or body size. For example, instead of "your cheeks are blushing pink," which alludes to a non-dark complexion, try "your face is heating up," which is skin tone neutral. Using inclusive language keeps the experience open, immersive, and accessible for all listeners. You can learn more about inclusivity and language in our content guidelines, located in the Creator Portal under Guidelines and Policies in the Resources tab. If you're ever unsure about phrasing or need a second opinion, feel free to reach out. We're happy to help. All right, if you love recording but aren't as interested in writing your own script, we've got you covered. We've created the Quinn Scriptwriter Database, a curated list of experienced writers who specialize in audio erotica. You can find it in the Creator Portal's support page under Additional Resources. In that database, you'll find 200 plus scriptwriters, along with writing samples, preferred styles and themes, their rates, and more. It's a great way to find someone whose writing matches your voice and workflow. You can also reach out to us directly, and we'll introduce you to a writer who we think might work well with your style. What's next? Now that you've got a clear understanding of where to find a scriptwriter or how to write your own, you're ready to bring your story to life. See you in the next video.